Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Atira binti Muhammad Budi. My metric number is 263705. Today I would like to present about the sustainable tourism and planning policy and also the best practices in tourism development in Brazil. My video presentation is prepared for Prof. Dr. Azila binti Kasim. First of all, we need to know about the Brazil. Brazil, officially Federative Republic of Brazil, Portuguese, República Federativa do Brasil, country of South America that occupies half the continent's landmass. It is the fifth largest country in the world, exceeds in size only by Russia, Canada, China, and the United States. Though its area is greater than that of the 48 contiguous U.S. state. Brazil faces the Atlantic Ocean along 4,600 miles of coastline and shares more than 9,750 miles. The Brazilian landscape is immense and complex with interstate rivers, wetland, mountains, and plateaus adjoining of major features and traversing the boundaries of states and regions. The Brazilian government has grouped that country-state into 5 large geographic and statistical units called the major regions. The Southeast, which experienced some of the nation's driest and hottest conditions, has early 1/5 of Brazil's land area and more than 1/4 of the population. Because of the rapid growth experienced by this country in terms of urban development, industrialization, and population at the beginning of 21st century, Brazil is facing a number of social, environmental, and political challenges. However, it is also because of this growth that it is doing so well in terms of its economy. In fact, it is the one of the world's largest and most significant economies. It is also the only Portuguese-speaking country in both North and South America. Next, I'm going to explain about the tourism development in Brazil. Tourism development in Brazil may be a growing sector and key to the economy of many regions of Brazil. The country had 589 million guests in 2018, ranking in terms of the international tourist arrivals because the second main destination in South America owns Argentina and third in geographic area once North American country and Argentina. Revenues of international tourists reached 5.8 million in 2015, continued a recovery trend from the 2008 until 2009 depression. What is the best practices of Brazil do to improve their development in tourism? First of all, promoting in food diversity. Pinanca is a Brazilian type of the beef cut that the best kind of steak. To some, usually the fat layer that most butchers often trim is retained for cooking in Brazil, which allows of the meat to become extra flavorful. Next is the brigadeiro, is the typical of Brazil sweets, originating in the softness of the country. It's commonly found at birthday parties. It's made of the condensed milk, chocolate powder, butter, and also topped with chocolate sprinkles. This is some of the picture that Brazil did to promote Brazil in tourism. Some of the travelers came to Brazil to taste and also try their food diversity. Next point is Brazil also do some strength in water supply. Brazil is on the right track to implement a water management framework aligned with the OECD legal instrument of water. The country has considerable strength in its governance structure of water resource management, although local management commits have yet to be established for water bodies. The water risk management framework has been strengthened so that Brazil is very concerned about their water supply, so that the tourists from other countries came to Brazil, they don't have to think about the water supply problem. Brazil have improved their water supply to make sure all the visitors and travelers from other countries want to come to Brazil again. Next is how Malaysians can learn from Brazil. First of all, expanding the Malaysian menu internationally, create a new menu which is the most famous in the world, taking serious of water supply, and also last but not least, improve the water supply at a certain area, example in Selangor. If Malaysian can follow the Brazil improve way, so that Malaysia can gain more and more visitors from other country year by year. Here are some of the references. Also, we are at the end of the video. That's all from me. I hope you guys enjoy the video and gain some knowledge. Thank you and stay safe. Assalamualaikum.